Have you ever seen a stunning young woman on the arm of an older man and wondered what's really going on? Most people jump to conclusions. It must be the money, they say. But let me tell you something. There's a lot more to the story. Younger women are often drawn to older men for reasons that go way beyond a fat wallet. Today, I'm going to reveal the 5 irresistible traits that make older men magnetic to younger women. And trust me, once you understand this, you'll never see these relationships the same way again. Let's start by diving deeper into the first trait: directness and confidence. This trait is one of the foundational differences between older men and their younger counterparts. Older men tend to know exactly what they want, and they aren't afraid to express it. Think about the dating world today, where many young men often stumble through interactions unsure of how to communicate their interest without coming off as awkward or desperate. Younger men, often due to a lack of experience, are still figuring out how to navigate relationships. They might hesitate to call a date, or shy away from expressing their genuine interest in a woman. Older men, on the other hand, are a different breed. They have been through enough in life to know that being straightforward is not only effective, but also attractive. There's no hiding their intentions. When an older man is interested in a woman, he makes it clear from the beginning. He asks her out with confidence, uses direct language, and most importantly, he doesn't worry too much about how he'll be perceived. This level of clarity is refreshing to younger women because it eliminates confusion and uncertainty. Younger women, especially those navigating the complexities of the modern dating scene, often feel frustrated by the mixed signals they get from men their own age. They appreciate a man who isn't afraid to say, "I'm interested in you and I'd like to take you out." There's no ambiguity, no game playing, just pure, direct intention. For many women, this is a breath of fresh air, a mature man who knows what he wants and isn't afraid to go after it. This directness exudes confidence, and confidence is universally attractive. Now, it's important to understand that this directness doesn't come from arrogance or entitlement. It's not about being pushy or demanding. Instead, it's rooted in self-assuredness. Older men have typically spent years refining their communication skills, learning from past relationships, and understanding what works and what doesn't. This allows them to approach women with a level of calm assurance that younger men may still be developing. So, if you're wondering how to cultivate this trait in yourself, the key is to start by being clear with your own intentions. Know what you want before you even approach a woman, and then express that confidently. Women are far more likely to respond positively to a man who is sure of himself than to someone who is uncertain or hesitant. Now, let's move on to the second trait: maturity and strength. When we talk about maturity, we're not just referring to age. Maturity is about emotional intelligence, understanding how to handle life's challenges, and having the ability to lead a relationship with strength and stability. Younger men, by virtue of their age and limited life experience, often lack this maturity. They may overreact to small issues, let their emotions get the best of them, or struggle to maintain a balanced perspective when things go wrong. Older men, however, have been through the highs and lows of life. They've experienced setbacks, disappointments, and victories, and through it all, they've learned how to maintain emotional composure. This emotional maturity is incredibly attractive to younger women. Why? Because it signals stability. It tells a woman that she can rely on this man to remain calm in the face of adversity, to be a source of strength when things get tough, and to handle challenges with grace and resilience. Let's think about it from a woman's perspective for a moment. Imagine you're dating someone who flies off the handle at every little thing, who can't control his emotions, or who overreacts to minor inconveniences. It creates an unstable environment, one where you never know what to expect. Younger men, unfortunately, can often fall into this trap because they haven't yet learned how to regulate their emotions or respond to challenges with maturity. In contrast, older men are more likely to take a step back, assess the situation, and respond thoughtfully. They don't let their emotions control them, they control their emotions. This doesn't mean they're emotionless or detached. It simply means they've learned how to handle life's difficulties with poise and strength. This maturity gives women a sense of security. knowing that they're with a man who can remain steady in turbulent times. Furthermore, this maturity extends beyond just handling emotions. It's also about having standards, knowing what you will and won't tolerate in your life. An older man typically has a clear sense of what he values, both in a relationship and in life. He knows how to set boundaries, and he expects the same level of maturity from the women he dates. This creates a dynamic where the woman feels challenged to rise to his level, to match his emotional intelligence and strength. It's a mutual respect that fosters a healthy and fulfilling relationship. Now let's explore the third trait, independence and stability. This trait is one of the major reasons why younger women are so drawn to older men. By the time a man reaches his 30s, 40s, or beyond, he's often established a certain level of stability in his life. He's built a career, developed a solid social circle, and created a lifestyle that he enjoys. In contrast, younger men are often still in the process of figuring things out, whether it's their career path, their financial stability, or their life goals. For a younger woman, this sense of stability in an older man is incredibly appealing. It provides a level of comfort and security that's hard to find in younger men who are still navigating the uncertainties of life. An older man knows who he is, what he wants, and what direction his life is heading. He's not out there searching for himself or constantly changing his mind about his goals. This level of certainty is magnetic because it offers a sense of reliability. But let's dig a little deeper. Independence doesn't just mean financial independence or career success. It also means emotional independence. Older men typically don't rely on a woman to complete their life or make them happy. They've already built a life that they're content with, and a relationship is just an added bonus, not something they depend on for their happiness or fulfillment. This independence creates an attractive aura of confidence and self-sufficiency. Think about it. When a man is emotionally independent, he's not clingy, he's not desperate for attention, and he's not constantly seeking validation from the woman he's dating. Instead, he's confident in who he is, and he brings that sense of completeness into the relationship. This makes a younger woman feel like she's with someone who has his life together, someone she can rely on, rather than someone who needs her to fill emotional gaps. Moreover, this independence also signals that the man has hobbies, interests, and passions outside of the relationship. He's not just sitting around waiting for his partner to entertain him. He's actively engaged in his own life, pursuing his goals and living with purpose. This makes the relationship more exciting and dynamic because the woman knows she's with someone who is driven and passionate about his own life. Moving on to the fourth trait, emotional control. This is where older men really shine. Emotional control is about being able to manage your emotions effectively, especially in stressful or challenging situations. Younger men, because of their lack of life experience, often struggle with this. They may be more reactive, letting their emotions take over and leading to impulsive decisions or outbursts. Older men, however, have typically learned how to regulate their emotions. They've developed the ability to pause, assess a situation, and respond calmly rather than reacting impulsively. This kind of emotional control is incredibly attractive to younger women because it signals maturity, stability, and strength. It tells her that this man can handle whatever life throws at him without losing his cool. For a woman, being with a man who has emotional control creates a sense of safety and trust. She knows she's not going to be caught in the middle of emotional outbursts or unnecessary drama. Instead, she's with someone who can navigate challenges calmly and thoughtfully. This doesn't mean that older men are emotionless or detached. It simply means they've learned how to manage their emotions in a way that fosters healthy communication and problem solving. Imagine you're dating someone who reacts to every little thing with anger, frustration, or sadness. It creates a volatile environment, one where you never know what's going to set him off. Older men, having experienced life's ups and downs, have developed the emotional intelligence to stay grounded in difficult situations. They know how to communicate their feelings effectively without letting their emotions take over. This emotional control is a key factor in building long-lasting, stable relationships. Women are naturally drawn to men who can keep their emotions in check because it creates a sense of balance and harmony in the relationship. It allows for open communication and problem solving without the chaos of emotional reactions. Finally, we come to the fifth trait, building a life worth sharing. Older men have often spent years building a life they love. They've worked hard to establish a career, cultivate meaningful relationships, and pursue their passions. When a younger woman meets an older man, she's not just attracted to him, she's attracted to the life he's created. An older man has already built the foundation of a fulfilling life, and now he's looking for someone to share it with. For younger women, this is incredibly appealing because it means they're stepping into a life that's already stable, exciting, and fulfilling. They don't have to worry about building something from scratch. They're joining a man who has already figured out what he wants in life. This trait goes beyond material wealth or success. It's about a man's ability to create a life that's rich in experiences, passions, and relationships. A life that's worth sharing with someone else. When a woman steps into that life, she feels like she's part of something bigger, something that's already established and thriving. Women are naturally drawn to men who have purpose and direction in their lives. When a man is passionate about his career, hobbies, and goals, it creates a magnetic energy that women can't resist. It shows that he's driven, focused, and living life to the fullest. And that's exactly the kind of life a younger woman wants to be a part of.